Re-macro. Oh, there he goes. He's finally sending those SCVs to repair.
And we see that Ballertron is getting his armory, so we could see Thors. I don't know how effective that would be exactly with these siege tanks out. Thors just are not good when their sheer siege tank numbers are out.
Yeah.
But maybe he's getting it for his upgrades, which definitely would be effective at this point.
Definitely. Siege tank upgrades are ridiculous. The amount of splash damage they do with just +1 to anything, not even just armor, is great. And it's great for gaining the advantage on position when you're making pushes with your siege tanks, because it takes, I'm not sure exactly how many less shots it takes, but
once again,
there we go.
Suiciding in these Marines, I really just don't like that.
Oh, wow. He's just A-moving.
There's medevacs. Wow, that +1 on armor and attack definitely paid off. I'm going to have to take it back. Smooth move, Ballertron.
He's Ballertron for a reason. He's definitely balling.
Wow, and that was almost a deadly push by Risk if he was able to catch his opponent off guard right there.
And it looks like Baller's going to set up in the middle of the map, planting a turret to get some detection.
And we see the 4th up for Risk. Not mining yet, but ooh, that's another thing. Look at this. Ballertron felt forced to get a planetary, while Risk felt comfortable getting an orbital at the gold.
Wow. Alright, he needs to leave.
And the fact that he did that, he's going to fall behind. I mean, Ballertron has definitely kept himself in this game. Early on, it looked like Risk was in such a defeating position.
Wow, look at this.
Moving up with a fraction of his army. I like the buffer a lot by Risk. And, cleaning that up very easily.
Yeah, and taking out all the Vikings, too.
Proceeding down to these lower siege tanks. He doesn't have enough right there. But
yeah,
that
he
was
overextended a tiny bit, but not
pretty good push. They're similar in supply, though.
Yeah.
And I'm curious on the income tab. They're even on harvesters.
Wow.
So good job on Ballertron not falling behind despite the harassment.
And what is that? We just saw, is that building armor that just finished upgrading for Risk?
Let's check here. Nope, not yet. I think that was the planetary.
Oh.
Actually, no. I'm going to take it back. I'm not sure what upgrade that was.
Very strange either way.
We do see this +1 is finished and baiting in. I mean, the Marine siege tank, it's all about baiting in your opponent, doing damage when you can. But another thing worth mentioning, from that early harass that Risk established, he's forced. Wow, look at this! 3 sensor towers up.
Wow, turtle time.
I mean, that's what those Banshees will do. They were very effective. And look at this. Risk gonna move in very carefully here to avoid all these sensor towers. He could actually get all the way down to his opponent.
Yeah, he's twinkle toes in it.
Right here, he sees that he didn't take the gold, and that's gonna make him feel more comfortable, knowing that his opponent isn't on the same level as income as him.
Oh wow, and they get spotted, and let's see how he reacts.
Early sim, we could see an attempt to snipe out some tech here.
Wow, I love this, and he's going straight for the natural. He's probably going to force Risk to either pull back or engage.
Ooh, siege tank's doing some serious damage on those Marines from the high ground.
Yeah, he needs to just stay at the natural.
Look at how many harvesters he's killing.
Oh my god.
It's climbed to 38, and he's going to snipe out the orbital.
Nice. Nice work.
And Ballertron was forced to take a fraction of his army away, making his hold here all the less controlling.
Did you get him?
I don't know. Sorry, guys, we're killing bugs.
There's so much intense action going on in and out of game right now. Flies flying everywhere, tanks blowing things up, Marines killing themselves.
Risk needs to remember that he's being watched right now by these sensor towers. Ballertron sees everything, and it's probably making him feel pretty comfortable.
And it doesn't even matter if he telegraphs his moves. I think he's pretty far ahead in supply if he can just do good engagements, and those Marines just pushing forward and taking out all of these tanks without any backup. Shows you the sheer power of the Marines in this game.
And once again, mentioning the fact that the medevacs are on a separate hockey than the Marines. And please be right about that. Nope, I'm wrong. Well, he must be microing him then, because that was just great control right there, making sure that the medevacs were healing as the Marines pushed. And Ballertron, his entire defensive stance right there just got destroyed.
So now he's going to be able to take map control, probably another expansion if he wants to. He doesn't want to extend with his expansion.
Oh, no.
And he needs a scan.
Oh, nice. Good counterattack from the Marines.
And here he comes with another punch.
Wow, that was a nice push.
Yeah.
A little bit risky sieging that late against 3 other siege tanks, but just the fact that he's got that bio, and he does have +1 on his siege tanks.
I think he's just going to move in for the kill at this point. He doesn't have enough production, enough standing army.
And he's done a GG.
HHGG at that.
Not exactly sure. Have good game. Good game, but great play by Risk. He definitely understands TVT. With that early harassment. He had a late expansion, but he eventually took the gold to catch up.
Yep.
Very well.
I love watching good TVTs. It's like a hardcore chess match.
It really is. That's exactly what it's like.
It's like chess on steroids.
That's how most people describe just StarCraft in general.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was a great map. I'm glad to see that OGD isn't going to settle for that first loss. They're already back in it. So we're tied 1-1 right now, OGD versus RH. That's Old Generation DotA. And I actually kind of forget what RH stands for.
Relentless Heroes.
Relentless Heroes, there it is.
I got your back, man.
Thank God. Well, that's what you're here for.
Yep. That's about it. And just say uh-huh and yep to everything you say.
That's only in Zerg games.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Let's see if we can get this next match started up. For those of you just tuning in, I'm Johnny Kine.
And I am
to
Reptile.
my left.
Ooh.
Oh, man. Cutting me off. Party foul.
Huge blunder.
Oh, my God.
Restart. Go again.
Restart. I'm Johnny Kine. To my left, or your right, is...
Reptile.
Nice. And you can find us anywhere down... Meow.
Yep. Right, meow.
And we're happy to be here. We're having a lot of fun casting these games. We're definitely seeing some good matchups tonight. I definitely like that last one.
Yeah,
So.
much better than last week. No offense, guys, but so far stellar play from both sides.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the next game.
Absolutely.
I love watching Risk. He's a good player.
He is, and obviously his understanding of TVT is great.
Yeah.
Some things worth mentioning, guys. We're known as RK Casting, and we'll cast any games. We prefer games to the Diamond and Master level, but we'll do anything from a simple show match to a tournament. So if that's something you're interested in, please send us an email at rkwars@gmail.com.
I'm doing good tonight.
What?
I'm doing good tonight.
Yeah, you are.
My head brain.
It's
working.
the headband, man. It's
yeah,
great.
that's what it is.
But the other thing worth mentioning, you can fan us on Facebook at RK Casting. Please, we could really use the support. And that's another way to contact us if you want to set up some matches.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to contact us, to be honest, because I'm always on Facebook.
Man, I got excited because I thought we were about to see Toro Bora.
Oh.
But he's going to be sitting this one out. You know, Risk. He's representing OGD here. He's not going down yet.
Yeah. Oh, TVP. I like it. If he is actually staying as Protoss.
Yeah, we'll
his
see.
His name is Zerg Wave. So.
A bit deceiving.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at his profile.
How's he going to do that?
Loading.
Oh, man. I'm starting to yawn. I'm sorry. It's past my bedtime.
Ooh, and a highly ranked Master League player.
Nice.
And yeah, it looks like he definitely plays Protoss.
Sweet.
So, I mean, I'm sure his understanding of Protoss is top notch.
Top notch.
MLG Metalopolis.
Sweet.
So, hopefully we see cross positions. We're definitely more likely, as they won't be spawning close positions. But, I mean, that doesn't exactly apply to Protoss just because of Warp Gate technology.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it'll be interesting to see how they start off the games.
I want to see some Stargate openings. I watched Minigun do that. He does a little bit of harassment with the Phoenixes, and he definitely uses it. He tries to force them into. He uses the Phoenix when they come back. He transitions into Colossus and uses the Phoenix against the Vikings.
Yep. Very smart, especially for late game. That's an interesting choice to go Phoenix first before Void Ray, because lots of times Terran players will get out, or excuse me, Protoss players will get out like 2 Stalkers, 2 Zealots, and a Void Ray. And they'll do a push, charge up on that, depending on the building wall off, you know, they'll charge up on their opponent, and it can be a really effective way to break the game early.
Yeah.
And we're going to see close air positions.
Ooh. Hopefully we see it.
I mean, we could see anything from early Phoenixes, Void Rays, to And the Banshees again.
Oh yeah, Banshees. Goddamn Banshees.
And we already know that Risk certainly knows how to do his Banshees.
Yeah. He's definitely a Banshee master.
Yep.
I'm just going to go ahead and say that.
Hey,
Can I?
there's always a risk of Banshees
There is.
when you're playing with Risk.
Zing.
Booyakasha!
Watch out.
Alright, enough corniness, guys. We're into this game so far, pretty standard. The reason I bring it up is proxy gates are always a possibility lately. But, and also the fact that Zergwave here, or wait, no, let me reverse. Risk here is once again not walling off, which is a bit of a good choice.
Yeah.
I mean,
Observers spot the high ground. Snipe buildings. Same as
exactly.
Scans.
Yep.
It's kind of funny how similar Protoss and Terran are, and Zerg is kind of like the redheaded stepchild of the three.
They really are. That's a great way to put it. I say all the time that I feel like Zerg's kind of missing a key unit. I mean,
Yeah.
Terran has Siege Tank Thor, and these are splash damage units.
Yeah.
And granted, the Zerg does have the Infestor, but that's fairly new thanks to the buff.
Yeah. And they're casters, so they're not like a heavy.
Ooh. Sorry, gotta cut you off. Look what Risk is doing here.
Wow.
Proxy Barrack.
Ninja.
And, oh man. I wonder if he'll slap a tech lab onto that. If he does, I mean, Marauders in Proxy, very deadly. But most likely just Marines. Also,
shall
the fact
see.
that there's no gas, it's definitely a tell that it's going to
Yeah.
be Marines.
He's just gonna think it's a standard one barrack command center opening, and this
yeah.
is probably gonna catch him with his pants down.
And potentially, he might see that one barrack and think, oh, he's going to fast expand.
Yeah.
But the fact that he only has one gate right now, just getting a side core, we could see a one-gate expansion. I mean, if he's going to read his opponent wrong and assume that he's going to be getting a fast command center, it would be a huge blunder. And this proxy barrack, I mean, is going to be so deadly.
And hopefully he does not have any sort of intuition and go up there for some unknown reason and spot that. We do have the SCV keeping an eye out on the ramp to make sure he doesn't. He does have another SCV in the base.
Ooh,
Just
you
to
know
make sure he
what?
sees what's going on.
A supply block right now.
Oh,
And that,
no.
Well, actually, no. He's still making units, so he's perfectly fine. It's just,
Okay.
it's timed perfectly.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the fact that this hasn't been spotted, he's making Marines, and we do have a Stalker on the way. Not even getting out that first Zealot, which is a big deal. He needs that Zealot to control the Marines.
Yeah.
So, oh man, this is a odd position for Zergwave. And look at this, using all of his Chrono Boost right now on the getting out that... Ooh, we do have a Zealot. Excuse me, guys. Alright, so perhaps he'll be able to hold it off. Oh, he's pulling SCVs too. You know what? This is going to be a really nice push. 4 Marines totaling right now. Let's take a look. Actually, no, 7 Marines.
Wow.
They're all going to meet up on this map right now. And at this ramp, this is going to be... And he has no idea. He has
Oh
no
my
idea it's
God.
coming right now. Just throwing up his other 2 gates. No sentry out, so he can't... Oh, Marine Micro is going to be so important here. He needs a Micro away from the Stalker. Ooh, good choice pulling those probes to do battle.
Wow. And those Marines just doing so much DPS.
Wow. Oh.
Oh my God.
Getting caught
And-
by the Harvesters, though. But still,
oh
he's
my
doing-
God, it's too close. He needs to focus the Marines.
The probes aren't attacking. Oh, there we go. He still has a hefty amount of SCVs in here. He can still kill some probes if he so chooses.
And he just needs to keep chrono boosting out those units.
So far,
And
we're
it-
pretty even on the units lost.
And I
More
think,
and more Marines moving in.
yeah, I think this is going to be all right. I think he's going to survive this.
You know, Stalkers are just so good against Marines.
Yeah. Wow. Oh no, it's not over yet.
He's killing
needs
a
to
lot
pull
of
some more
Sorry,
probes.
guys. Killing a lot of Harvesters right. Jesus. Sorry, the mouse is so sensitive.
Yeah. Sorry. And
Oh, he should really snipe out that one Stalker.
oh, is another stopper.
Oh, he's not going to get it. But we see he is actually, oh my gosh. Risk has cut, not only did he pull SCVs, but he cut them to do this attack. And look at the Harvester count. Oh, actually catching up pretty quick.
Wow.
But still, he was definitely behind right there.
Yeah.
I like the
Wow.
early pressure, but we have warp gates out right now, and we know that gateway units can be very powerful against just Marines. He really needs the Marauders to help battle this out.
Wow. Sentries do absolutely no damage.
Zergwave is so pressured by this. He has no units or no Harvesters on gas. and Risk still. He just got his